So you've got the president in New York, and let me just say this. It's not about rail in New York right now. He's the one guy who can come to a place because he's supposed to be showing that he cares, and he can leave making people feel like, Jackie, he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, and it's interesting to me because what it reminds me of is when he went down to the border and he visited a very cleaned up section and didn't really admit that we've got a serious problem on our hands. That's what's happening here in New York City right now. I live here. You guys live here. You can agree or disagree with me, but I don't feel I'm that worried about a rail tunnel right now. I'm more worried about where the migrants are going to go, how we're going to pay for them, how we're going to get homeless off the streets, how we're going to get people with mental health issues the help that they need. I'm focused on the here and now. So I appreciate the president and, you know, his trying to be visionary here, but he's ignoring what's actually happening and impacting the people that live in this city at the moment. And I will just reference what Edward was talking about the electric vehicles. He's talking about an $86,000 car that most people cannot afford.
That Hummer EV, Hummer EV right there.
The median household income is $70,000. So all of this put together says to me, President Biden, you need a reality check.
And you think about, just for a second, okay, these rail systems to get people into New York City. 500,000 people left New York since April 2020. The problem here isn't getting people into the city. It's finding a way to keep them from leaving the city. And again, that's not rail. That's the issue he's ignoring 30 blocks north.
Let's talk about infrastructure. That's what we're going to do and tie it into EVs. I think a great infrastructure plan would be to do, honestly, similar to what Elon Musk at Tesla has done. Roll out national charging stations so that if you want to buy an EV, you have a place to charge it. I think talking about EVs brings up a huge conversation that we heard from General Motors today. Wedbush has an outperform. CFRA has a sell rating. How do you get two analysts that have massively different views? It all comes down to EVs. Dan Ives over at Wedbush, I think we've had him on multiple other programs on this program, says EVs, the demand is there. GM said that we do not have to cut prices. GM is so good, like they can do it. And then on the other hand, you do have some concerns about the pricing war as a race to the bottom. If Tesla and Ford are cutting the price of their EVs, will GM have to follow? So for me, that is the conversation when it comes to infrastructure and how we're thinking about moving forward.
And let me just say, if you're going to talk infrastructure in EVs, you got to talk about the fact that these EVs all require rare earth metals that we seem to be very predisposed to not allow mining of in America. Minnesota was the latest state to see a copper nickel mine rejected. This money is going straight to China. Lithium miners in China have seen profits rise by 300 to 1,000% this past year. So the president's talking EVs. He's talking infrastructure. Right now, that's just a funnel to China. I don't think that's what we should be doing at this moment.
Yeah, and I don't really think that that's the intention of the whole push towards being EV. But because we're pushing without being ready, that is the collateral damage. And I will just say this, you know, he's talking about a rail tunnel. Until I feel safe riding the existing subway system that we have, I don't want to talk about building new systems. We've got a crime problem here as well.